RoX-TV. Troubled Minds. Just the name clues you in on their state of mind. They are one of the largest, most gruesome horrorcore acts in Wayne County. Detroit's most murderous duo is made up of Toxic and Wicked K. They reside in the Murder House, and that house is in the Murder Mitten, capital Detroit. Originating in the summer of '99, Troubled Minds has been on the scene for almost 20 years. To say they've done a few shows is an understatement.
We're killers, 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 we're killers.
9 p.m. I wake up out my sleep and crawl up out my bed. I fill my water tank with blood, so now my shower's all red. I grab a towel, wipe my face, make sure my hair's still up in braids, make sure I never brush my teeth. I like that funky morning taste, and I put my...
Luckily for you, the viewer, after a few blood sacrifices, Troubled Minds sat down with RoX-TV and granted us an interview.
So, back in 1998, me and Toxic were going to the same high school together. We met that year in 8th grade, I believe. And actually, we met in, I believe it was science class or some shit. And we met because we were just talking about music one day, and he mentioned that his mom broke all of his rap tapes because he got a bad grade or some shit.
Suspended or something.
And so his mom went ballistic with a hammer and smashed all of his rap tapes, and it turned out that like 90% of them weren't even his. He just borrowed from people, borrowed from buddies. So yeah, he caught a lot of heat for that. But then the next year, Demonic came to high school that year, and Toxic already knew him because they lived right around the block from each other. But I linked up with Demonic doing backyard wrestling, and then we realized we all knew each other, and that was in '99. And we all had mutual interests in rap as well, so we just started fucking around, and we were in Demonic's bedroom and started saying, you know,
making beats on
let's try
MTV music generator.
And then we were sitting there one day in Demonic's room like, we need to come up with a name right now, and we need to come up with a record label right now, because it's not like we're going to start and be signed to Psychopathic or, you know, anything like that. So
we were in my mom's basement when we came up with the name.
I just remember all of us sitting around the
floor.
Wrote
down on a piece of paper, yeah.
We had a couple notepads going. We all wrote down ideas, and we all threw them out there, and we came up with Murder House Records that day, and Troubled Minds that same day, and then we just started writing from there.
Came out with a terrible album called Faces of Evil.
That came out quick, actually, after we made the names, and it was bad. Yeah, that's why we only pressed up 8 copies.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Humble beginnings.
Right. Let's see, after that we had Evil Intentions, Blood Brothers, Nightmares, Thoughts of a Lunatic, The Massacre. Then we came back with Demonic after 10 years and released Evil Intentions Part 2. And then Blood, Sweat, and Tears we just dropped last year, and we're working on the next one already.
So that's 7 main albums. On top of that, we've released a few Murder Mob albums.
Yep.
I think two official ones, and then we got mixtapes all over the place. We do an annual show every year, Hell on Earth, and we haven't done it every year, but I think 4 or 5 of the years that we've held it, we've released exclusive EPs just for that show as well. I mean, we got stuff all over the place. We're on compilation albums, you know, with a lot of different promotions and
you can hear it
record
all
labels.
On Spotify, iTunes, all that shit.
Yep.
Personally, my favorite would be Nightmares to start with, because that's when I think everything started coming together, and, you know, everything started sounding the best in my mind. So I would probably tell them to start at Nightmares.
Yeah, we, the original Evil Intentions, we had Demonic with us still, and after Demonic left the group, the next album, Blood Brothers, we still had that Evil Intentions vibe to it. It still felt like the Evil Intentions, just without Demonic.
Great songs on that album.
Yeah, like he said though, Nightmares is when me and him really started to form our own sound and blend together. You know, like okay, it's just us now, so let's see what we can do together. That's when we started experimenting. I think the next album though, Thoughts of a Lunatic, would be the better one, because that one had, I believe, more tracks and more. It was more diverse than Nightmares as well.
From Simkin Heights did a track with us on
That's probably like one of my favorite tracks on the album. Besides Day in the Life, that's probably my favorite off that album.
Now, is Nightmares an album or is it also a song as well?
It's the opening song on the album.
Yeah, it's the title track for that album. Thoughts of a
Featuring
Lunatic,
Mental Ward.
Save. I think Massacre is the only album we really have where we don't have that as a track.
Yeah.
Actually, Blood Brothers too. We don't have a song called Blood Brothers.
Messages or letters from fans and shit telling us how much like one of our songs that we did, you know, helped them through hard times or helped them deal with something they were dealing with at the time, or how much they can relate to a song like that, like stuff like that.
That's definitely you know, always going to be at the top when you get positive feedback from people. For me, I have other ones though. It's about feelings I get when I'm doing it. There's like the feeling of a really hyped crowd, you know, like when a crowd is just behind you and then they're just feeling every bit of what you're doing. That's a high point for that for me. Probably would have been the show we just did with Lex.
Right.
At
Pike Room.
Yeah, the Pike Room. Yeah, that crowd was just fucking amazing that night. They ate everything we did right up, man. They were just behind us that whole set, and it was magical. Another feeling is like when you've got a big crowd, not necessarily that hype crowd, you know, but a really high point that we've had for big crowds was Gorefest 2008 when Scum brought us out to Denver. That was a fucking amazing feeling, you know. There's a lot of different high points, I guess. I can't really choose one. There's different feelings and emotions that go into that question. So I couldn't pinpoint just one, but for different situations, I have some picked out.
What's the biggest crowd you guys have played?
Probably would have been Gorefest in Denver. Or if you count the Gathering in 2010, but not everybody was crowded together in front of us. We were playing in front of like all the tents and shit, and they were there, they just didn't come to the stage. They were rocking out, hey, fuck yeah, but they didn't want to.
I know at one time you guys kept a list. Do you guys still have a list of every show you've done?
No, I gave up on that. That list was way too long.
I had it going for a while, and then I gave up, and then like, I want to say 2 or 3 years after I gave up on it, I seen he was still keeping up, and I'm like, fuck, dude, let me see that. And we were in the hundreds, and I'm like, damn, dude, I don't know, I can't believe you kept that up. I didn't know you gave up.
That was years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Stage whores.
You just like to perform, man.
We got our new artist, TWO, Big Sin and Intellect, and they've been busting out their album and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've actually worked with TWO for years
and years, since
decades.
back in the days.
And we just recently signed them 2-3 years ago, and these are guys that we watched grow into their own over the last decade, man. We started out with, not we started out with them, but we gave them their first spot on stage, like, here, let's see what you got. And watching them go from that to what they're at now, man. They weren't even like a group back then. They just recently became a group right before we signed them, and now we're watching them. We watched them go from starting off as a group and growing into what they are now, and they're fucking amazing. Like, don't sleep on TWO. They got their album coming out soon. They're like 6-7 tracks deep or something like that, I think, and even more started. So really anxious to hear what they put together for their album. They got mixtapes out. Check out their mixtapes. Fire as fuck.
New World Order on murderhouserecords.com. You can download that for free.
So what's in your radio, your phone, whatever? What are you listening to lately?
Lately, I've just been listening to a lot of beats. Trying to come up with new ideas for songs and stuff like that, and just trying to get the ideas to finish up the last little bit of our album.
Yeah, this is one of them questions I'm always embarrassed to ask, man. Like, I have, or embarrassed to answer. I always, I don't listen to much anymore because I don't have a CD player in my car. My phone runs out of battery like immediately when I do anything on it. So I really don't listen to music often, and when I do, it's like all classic rock shit or just old school shit like Electric Light Orchestra or fucking Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
But then what's fucked up is last time I got in his car, he was bumping some Nodis.
I was just gonna say, my girlfriend's car has a CD player, and when I get the chance to drive that, I always bring some CDs with me or something because I don't ever get to listen to music, and I've been bumping Nodis for like the last 3 weeks now. Do you believe? That's I can't get over 12 in the morning, woke up with the shakes, serial killer, Mr. Frosty Flakes. That song just repeats. I keep hitting fucking repeat on that song over and over now.
That kind of leads into my next question for you, because I know you sing a lot. You do have you ever thought about making some different genre music?
That's actually something I thought about for a while, man. I play guitar. I play it very shittily and have for the last 23 years. But I always grab my guitar, man, and I throw together some shit at the house, like some nice little riffs. But I always forget them when I come over here. I was actually just playing one out there, trying to remember how the fuck I was doing it last night. I'm just not good at structuring together the actual song and coming up with, I can come up with melodies and shit all day to BT makes and shit like that. But when I'm laying it down on the guitar, I can't ever think of how to sing on it or how to put together a nice structure, like chorus, fucking verse, bridge, whatever. I can't do anything.
Say everyone's their worst critic, though.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. There's always the what could haves, man. What could have, what could have I done differently? And for me, my biggest regret that I can think about, man, is just not making the time to get out and be places and do things, I guess. I've missed when Stitches passed away, man. That was one thing I thought about, is how often everybody was getting together and partying and hanging out and just laying tracks down constantly. I was married in a relationship, and it's hard to do that when you're living a family life, and I bitched out on a lot of parties and times and opportunities I had to hang out with him and stuff like that, which weighs on me a lot to this day. But music-wise too, not just Stitches and making music and shit. Getting out places, man, going and traveling and being places. That's another thing that I'm always working and trying to make excuses. I don't have money. I don't have vacation time. I missed out on a lot of fucking show opportunities.
Right.
I could have been out in California and Texas and shit like that, and just.
You gotta pay the bills though sometimes, but
yeah, gotta live that adult life sometimes, man. Being a rapper doesn't cut it all the time.
I think that's the truth.
But that's a lot of time.
I wish there was more than 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, this motherfucker puts in a lot of work behind the scenes.
Just as much time in the studio every week that I do at my job.
What's the longest you've ever stayed up?
With or without drugs?
With drugs, because I know that helps a lot.
That's like 4 or 5 days.
That was
like
it.
So what's next for you guys?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy's a hell of a deal.
What was that?
What's next for you guys? What do you guys got coming up, album-wise,
We're working on
show-wise?
our next album right now called I Need Therapy.
We just can't find the beat for it, apparently. We were trying to load that one up for the shot that Bob got earlier. And
Shit, that round right there.
But yeah, we got our album. We're still
I think we got 9 tracks completed right now for it.
yeah, a little behind schedule of what we wanted to be on it, but life, like I was just talking about,
Right.
keeps popping up.
It'll be done soon though.
But no, it is. We like where it's at right now. We like everything that we got for it. It's just
Everything's
mixing what we
falling into
got.
place right now for it.
We got a few more tracks started that we got to finish up, so we got that going.
I'd rather put out a quality product than just push something out quick.
We also got another mixtape that we're going to be working on, trying to get out this year too. Every year we throw out a free mixtape just to let you know, hey, we're still fucking here. Look what we sound like still. This is us this year. Hey.
And everybody likes free shit.
Yeah. Get the word out there. And we try and tell people, fuck it. If you like it, show somebody else. They might like it. It's free. What the fuck is that going to hurt,
Second favorite 4-letter alphabet.
Right. Put them together, fucking free.
Food goes in there too. Now if you got a free food and a fuck, that's a good night.
Fucking free food, what? Yeah, shit, man. There's a ton of people to thank, man. I mean, we've been working with a lot of people lately, like Staples from Bedlam, man. That was a dream come true. We've done fucking 2 tracks with him now, man.
Shout out to Defect and everybody else that's helped us out a lot and stuff like that over the years, mixing our albums for food and stuff like that. And
everybody in our crew house here, Demonic,
TWO, Big Sin and Intellect.
Yeah, fucking, they put it down, man, and it's just, it's nice working with the crew again, because it was just me and Toxic for a while here, and it's nice to have more people back with us and getting that good vibe going in here, so, big shout outs to you guys, man.
Hell yeah, shout out to everybody that's been helping us with promotion and, everything else, fucking Boogie, Stubbs, fucking...
Yeah, you guys are a solid crew, man. We got a lot of good people out there fucking trying to spread the word, and man, you could be one of them if you're watching this. Spread the word. Trouble Minds.
Shout out to everybody that's fucking been rocking with us over the years and everything.
Bob rocks, right? Yeah, Bob's been with us for fucking 13 years now, 14 years, something like that. We've been working together, doing shit. So it's good to see you doing more shit, man. Been a while. Props. Shout outs to you, man.
What up, y'all? This Wicked K.
This Toxic.
We're Trouble Minds.
Murder House Records.
And you're watching RoX-TV.
RoX-TV.